Hey, Shalom Akim. All praise, glory, and honor be to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the other apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to the Most High's men in the four corners of the earth, preaching His word in sincerity and in truth. Today is the deciding factor for the U.S. election. Today is going to be the day whether or not we find out if Obama's going to stay in office, whether Hillary Clinton will be elected, or whether Donald Trump will be elected, man. Hey, because we are in the last days, man, and this is a major deciding factor upon the speedy riddance, so to speak, of Babylon the Great, also known as the United States of America, man. And the brothers in Boston, well, the brother Adama here was basically starting out the camp, hey, going into this so-called election, man. On their pretty sure the last week's street speaking, man. So I'm gonna start with this video, then I got a follow-up video with Vladimir Putin, and then I bring out a few scriptures, man. Hey, because a lot of things can happen, man. Hey, when the Mossad talked about this place being destroyed, man, he said that it was gonna be destroyed in 1 hour, man. So things are gonna happen just like that. So we gotta stay watching, stay vigilant, right, and observant. So I'm gonna start the video here.
Downfall of America. First and foremost, all praise to the Outlaw Shemel Shai. Double honors to the head apostles, GMS, Shalom, to brothers on the highways and byways, doing the work sincerely and diligently. You know, there's a lot of shit going on, man. You brothers know, everybody that sees, that watches knows. And we in the time where brothers got to take this thing serious, man. The scriptures mention measuring the time diligently. So if you're exhausting all kinds of energy on trying to, debunk or bring to light whatever you feel, I mean, you wasting your energy on the wrong, you're putting your energy to the wrong thing, man. You know, we are in the last days. We are in that time frame where this shit is going to be real hot and heavy, man. After this so-called election, if it even goes forward, because you got to keep in mind, there's executive orders on the books as well for the current president to stay in office in the event that some major catastrophe takes place throughout the world, man. So those executive orders are real, and it could possibly happen that way. And in the event that it doesn't happen that way, you got Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. And my belief is, Donald Trump said this, he gonna veto. We kind of made mention this last week. Once they shalaki to the family out there who watched the videos, the camera shit the bed, so we got to get a new camera.
There is 30 minutes of it on GMS Collage. There's 37 minutes of it if you haven't seen it.
So my belief is this. Of course the Lord is going to make things happen the way He wants to make it happen, but at the same time, let all things be done decently and in order. So I feel because Hillary Clinton, like I was saying last week, Hillary Clinton is already juiced in with this whole Barack Obama healthcare bill. Donald Trump said he's going to veto that shit. So be it as it may, it's already been foreseen, it's already been foretold he's going to jump in that office. But being in these last days that we're in, man, you guys gotta get serious, man. Give me Matthew 24:1. Go ahead, brother.
And another thing too about Hillary, if you watch the documentary there, Everything is a Rich Man's Trick. She's been juiced in since the beginning. They've been grooming her since day one. Same way they groomed Obama is the same way they're grooming Hillary.
Right.
They've been grooming her since day one to be a politician.
And they got you ready. They got you ready somewhat when they had Sarah Palin running around, talking about she gonna be the next president. So they got your minds ready for that, and here you are. This is a woman's world, man. This is a woman's world. This is what they long for. This is what they've been waiting to see. And why not give it to the people at the end of days, man?
This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 91.
Go ahead.
He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Right. Now that these things are being made manifest.
Con. And now that these things are being made manifest, man, just laying back up to what the brothers bringing out right here, man. And because we live in these last days, man, while guys are tied up in man pleasing and masters and this, that, and the third, things are happening, man. So when YouTube goes down, who's gonna watch your man pleasing combative videos, man? Nobody, man. Hey, because the times that we coming into are the times of judgment, man. Times of judgment upon planet Earth, and the whole world is watching this election, man. The whole entire world is waiting upon us to see what happens, because everybody know that Hillary Clinton is trigger happy. She's ready to hit that red button and start wars. Everybody thinks that Donald Trump is just clumsy and bumsy. He'll stumble over. Oh, I shot the nukes off, you know. But the deciding factor it lies in the Most High's hands, man. And this right here, all right, is Putin on the election, and he's basically giving his take on the two candidates, so to speak, right? So the whole world is standing by for today, man.
Лайф. Владимир Владимирович, а вы знаете, что стали героем новой серии мультфильма про Симпсонов? Там вы агитируете голосовать за Трампа. А в жизни как? Вот это вам много уже задавали раз этот вопрос. Все-таки кто предпочтительней, Клинтон или Трамп? И еще недавно вице-президент США заявил, что мы не сможем повлиять на выборы в Штатах. А признайтесь честно, мы стараемся влиять? И вообще, а нам надо?
А как он сказал, поточнее, мы не можем кардинальным образом повлиять. Надо бы корреспондент должен был его спросить. Кардинально не могут, а не кардинально. Он как бы признает, что мы можем повлиять. Но я хочу всех успокоить, в том числе наших американских партнеров и друзей. Мы не собираемся влиять на ход избирательной кампании в США. И ответ очень простой. Мы не знаем, что будет после выборов президента в США. Вот госпожа Клинтон избрала такую агрессивную риторику и агрессивную позицию в отношении нашей страны, в отношении России. А господин Трамп, он напротив, он призывает к сотрудничеству.
Right. And he's basically saying that Trump, on the contrary, is called for cooperation, you know? And for the past 8 years, Obama has been feuding with the Russians, man. They haven't gotten along very well. And Putin basically sees that same thing in Hillary. If Hillary is to get in that thing, man, he already knows that she will bring forth the same agenda that Obama came under, man, which basically is the same agenda of the elites.
Во всяком случае, в деле борьбы с терроризмом. Ну, конечно, мы приветствуем всех тех, кто хочет с нами работать вместе. И считаем ошибочным положение о том, что нам нужно ссориться постоянно с кем-то и таким образом создавать угрозы для себя самих и для всего мира. И нести еще, не добиваться нужных, во всяком случае, результатов в борьбе с терроризмом. Вот, но как это будет после выборов? Мы точно ведь с вами не знаем. Мы не знаем, будет реализовывать свои намерения кандидат в президенты Трамп. Как далеко он пойдет в направлении сотрудничества с нами. Будет реализовывать свои угрозы и будет реализована риторика жесткая в отношении.
Right. Miss Clinton will be whether to implement its threats. The threats of who? The threats of the U.S., man. And its tough retort against Russia will be realized.
России со стороны госпожи Клинтон, если она станет президентом. Может, она тоже скорректирует свою позицию. Это все нам пока неведомо. Но, повторю еще раз, приносить в жертву российско-американские отношения в ходе внутриполитических событий в США считаю вредным, контрпродуктивным. Это происходит не первый раз. Вот практически, вы обратите внимание, проанализируйте все предыдущие избирательные кампании. Но все повторяется и повторяется. Я же уже говорил, а потом еще нам на ухо шепчут: вы подождите, сейчас пройдет и все нормализуется. Но, знаете, это же не смешно уже даже. Но если кто-то хочет конфронтации, ну, это не наш выбор, но, значит, проблемы будут какие-то. Нам бы этого не хотелось. Нам бы хотелось, наоборот, искать точки соприкосновения и вместе решать проблемы глобального характера, перед которыми стоят и Россия, и Соединенные Штаты, да и весь мир.
God. And when you go into the book of Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, it outlines this whole Gog and Magog ordeal, man, going into the Russians. And I got my last thing I want to get here in the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, And I'll start at verse 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation." So during this time when World War III kicks off, it's going to be under the at the well basically at the same time of martial law, at the same time of famine, at the same time of distress among men, man. So all these things are gonna happen simultaneously. There won't be like a phase of this and a phase of that and a phase of that. You're gonna get a whole mixed punch bowl full of full of calamity, distress, and chaos, man. But the Most High's men, the men after the Most High's mind, man, his elect, his chosen, are gonna be saved from these perils that are for to come. So with that, until next time, all praise, glory, and honor be to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.